Hey church, it's Pastor Sarah. I'm glad that you're here today because I wanted to tell you about how we've been participating in a special campaign called Our Conference, Our Kids. Our Conference, Our Kids, or OCOK for short, is a campaign of the Illinois Great Rivers Annual Conference. That's our annual conference, all of Illinois, south of I-80, and the campaign is to raise $2.5 million to endow the spiritual life programs for the children in our 5 conference child welfare agencies. Those agencies are Chaddock, Cunningham Children's Home, the Baby Fold, Leslie Bates Davis Neighborhood Home, and Spiro Family Services. Now, Wesley has been supporting this $2.5 million campaign for several years now, through bake sales, through mission projects, through special offerings, and more. And this year, Wesley Church has a special opportunity to help us finish out the project. In the month of September, we are hoping to help the annual conference get across the finish line of their $2.5 million campaign by raising enough money to be sort of an example sample congregation in honor of our beloved Bishop, Frank J. Beard. So I just want to let you know how we're doing so far. Before we even got to September, Wesley Church had contributed over the years about $17,000. Recently, the Missions Committee brought in another $1,000 with the bake sale at the farmer's market. United Methodist Women raised about $2,500 last Sunday at UMW Sunday, and now this coming Sunday, September 26th, we have an opportunity to make one final donation, get this thing across the finish line, and do our part to help meet the goal of the campaign. But we can't ask you to give without letting you know where your giving is going. So for the next couple of days, we thought we'd feature some special video clips from a recent annual conference celebration at which the 5 chaplains of the 5 child welfare agencies that we're talking about had a chance to offer their personal testimony of how important our ministry is, how important your generosity is, and how it makes a difference to the kids in our conference. So take a listen and see what you think.
My name is Gary Livesay, and I am Chaplain Gary at Chaddock in Quincy, Illinois. The youth we serve come to us after many placements and disruptions. These youth display psychological and behavior disorders as a result of repetitive, prolonged trauma involving sustained abuse or abandonment by a caregiver. We recognize the role trauma has played in these young lives and how it has overwhelmed them and their ability to cope. Traumatized youth are operating from the lower part of their brainstem, where it's survival mode. And this is rather than being able to use their frontal system and think things through. Their brains are telling them that everything is intense, everything is a threat to their survival. I want you to imagine that you are going to spend the day at the beach as you watch this next brief video. You feel the ocean breeze, you smell the salty water, you anticipate the refreshing, gentle waves that will cover your feet. Now, I'm going to ask you to listen again. And this time, it's what our kids hear. There's danger. I'm going to get hurt. I might drown. A shark might attack me. Going to the beach is a horrible idea. I'm angry that you even brought me here. When we understand where our youth are coming from, we can give them the right kind of care so that they can process their past and learn to self-regulate and form healthier relationships. One of the ways that our students heal at Chaddock is by helping others. Getting off our campus to volunteer is an added thrill for our kids as they improve. We deliver sacks of groceries to shut-in adults with the local retired senior volunteer program. On one Tuesday afternoon, I pull into the grocery store parking lot to pick up the groceries that we're about to deliver, and one girl starts screaming, Chaplain Gary, why are you parking right next to the car that my grandma drove when she was alive? Don't you know that upsets me? Oh my God, gee, it was a beautiful sunny day. The radio had some nice music on it, and all of a sudden, catastrophe broke out. I responded as calmly as I could, not defensive. I just said, I remembered, honey, that during our spiritual assessment, you had lost your grandmother. But I'm sorry, honey, I just can't keep track of the cars that they drive. But I can't bring your grandma back physically, but you tell me some of the funniest times with her, or even, we're doing a service project. Tell me if you ever helped other people with your grandmother and you did it together. She shared story after story nonstop. She wouldn't quit talking. It was wonderful that this intervention worked this time, and this girl discovered another way to deal with the memories of her grandmother. It was a definite shark moment turned into a small goldfish.
Thanks so much, Wesley, for your support and your care for the kids of our conference, our kids, and our church. We appreciate your generosity, and we'll see you in church on Sunday.